Well, there are so many people who are concerned about negativity in this election, particularly when it comes to social media. There are people who have blocked friends, and a survey was recently run where people talk about negative political content as the thing that they find most annoying about social media. So Maytag contacted me a couple months ago to help them develop an app. You're saying, why Maytag? Maytag has a new line of stainless steel appliances that are smear resistant. They call it No Smear. And so in honor of that, they actually wanted to try and help clean up the smears in politics as well. So that's what I've helped them do. This is an app that if you're on Facebook or Twitter inside Google Chrome, and somebody sends you a post or a tweet about politics or a politician, and it contains words that you'd never say in front of your children or your parents or your grandparents, what the plugin does is it blocks that, and you see an image of Abraham Lincoln or George Washington or the American eagle reminding you of the importance of participating in politics and being positive while you do it. You know, sometimes when we see the really negative stuff, it can be distracting. It can be so distracting that some people get cynical and they say, I'm not going to participate in this. But when that happens, politics becomes something that's done to you rather than something that you can be part of. And so one of the great things about this plugin is by helping us focus on the issues that really matter. It doesn't block disagreeable points of view because we can disagree and be civil. It just blocks the language that offends pretty much everybody and that keeps us distracted. So one of the points of the plugin is really to help us focus on how to talk to one another, how to find our differences, how to find points where we can agree so that we can find these places to work together to improve quality of life, for our families, for our communities, for our nation. Yeah, so the book is called Uninformed: Why People Know So Little About Politics and What We Can Do About It. And for me, that's the really important thing. Politics can be pretty complicated. We both have national politics and all the things happening there, state politics, county politics, local politics, your school board, international. No one can keep track of it all. And yet, at critical moments, we want to make really good decisions. So what my research in my book is about are the types of things people know, the types of information they need to know at critical moments, and how to present it in a way that people will want to think about it and use it in their own lives. It's been very interesting. I mean, the American people have, an important choice in front of them. And one of the things about elections is you get to hear different points of view of how people see the future of the country. So while some of it is necessarily divisive because you're working out different ideas, one of the important parts of elections, not just at the presidential level, but at the state and local level, is the chance to articulate different versions of the future and to find places where, not just where we disagree, but where we can really work together. Because after the election, that's what we're going to have to do. And so I think, what's happened in this election, particularly because of social media, is so many people can express points of view. And there are some that are pretty negative and smeary, and there are some of them that are really great and new and that are helping communities and families live better lives. Well, the plugin is really easy to get and it's really easy to use. So if you're on Google Chrome, you go to maytag.com/no smear, and you'll get to a page and there's a great big button there that press it and it downloads the plugin. After that, you don't have to do anything. You go back to Twitter and Facebook, and if somebody sends you one of those smeary posts, the plugin will help you clean it up.